Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is your end of December and into 2025 and beyond astrology, tarot, oracle, and Gene Keys guidance reading. So welcome, you're with me, Catherine. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, it would be amazing if you could like, share and subscribe if the message resonates, and particularly share to another Scorpio sun, moon, rising or Venus, who you may know who this may also resonate with. Particularly as we're going into 2025, this is hopefully a inspiring, motivating and really practical, useful message to work with as we transition from 2024 into a brand new year. So Scorpio, let's begin. I just want to cover the current transits at the moment for you because 2024 is closing with transformative energy, particularly as Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, returns to Aquarius. For the end of 2024 and into 2025, just know that Pluto resides in your fourth house of home, roots, and emotional foundation. So that's home, roots, and emotional foundations. So this placement invites profound shifts in your sense of security, really urging you to rebuild from a deeper understanding of your true needs, Scorpio. So at the same time, Jupiter in Gemini will transit your 8th house. This is going to amplify themes of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. So this is amplifying themes of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. So this transit supports a renewed connection with your power and the opportunity to expand through partnerships and collaboration. So that sounds really magical, Scorpio, and that expansion through partnerships and collaboration is such a long-awaited frequency on this earth where we can come together and co-create and really amplify together, all together, those of us that are ready, shared resources, deep intimacy, that brings about this transformation that we are all really seeking, this transformation away from the deep, heavy fear and into much more collaborative harmony, peace, love. So I also wanted to connect with you and really sort of just do a very brief synopsis as well as to how Pluto, that has now moved into Aquarius, is supporting you, Scorpio. So Pluto in Aquarius shifts focus from external achievements to internal growth. So this is very particularly increasing as you move into 2025, and you may already be feeling that, Scorpio. So Pluto in Aquarius will reshape your fourth house, so you may experience emotional liberation, where old familial patterns or unresolved dynamics come to light, offering you opportunities for healing. You may have a sense or a drive or a mission, vision, feeling of rebuilding your foundations, because this is a chance to create a stronger and more authentic sense of your security, rooted in your self-awareness. And on top of this, Scorpio, this community influence. So you may redefine home through a sense of belonging to a wider community or collective effort. So this is, I think, really useful information, particularly if you are working in a business of your own creation in 2025, because this potential dynamic here, this community influence, can really help you as the collective draws inwards as well with you to reach further and create more transformation with shared resources, Scorpio. And so this feeling of redefining home from, home, where we put our head on our pillow, to home being this global village feeling in your heart mind. So there's a coherency connection from your heart to the mind space that is able to generate and create transformation through collaborating in community and working with shared resources. So I wonder if that resonates, Scorpio, if that's already begun for you. Because these changes, while intense, will set the stage for your profound personal empowerment and alignment. So if you've been tapping into a purpose and mission and vision feeling, especially in this month, December, or you've felt it brewing throughout the year but haven't really had time to act, these energies will support you as you now move into January and throughout 2025 to bring this to fruition. So I want to wish you all the best luck with that, Scorpio. So I also, for this reading, pulled a Gene Keys card, and we came through with Gene Key 28. This is the feeling of the shadow of struggle going through the gift of totality into the city of immortality. And this key will be profoundly important throughout 2025 as you transition all these energies and transform and co-create in the collective space. So being aware of the shadow of struggle, Scorpio, being aware of the gift of totality, and the city, which is your superpower here in this Gene Key of immortality. Now, you may very well have Gene Key 28 in your hologenetic profile, which would mean this message is even more profound. So you can check to see, if you haven't already, by going to genekeys.com, downloading your free hologenetic profile. You'll be able to input your place of birth, time of birth if you have it, date of birth obviously, and you will receive a hologenetic profile of what you're here to do, so your higher purpose, so that mission, vision, the work you are best suited to, how you really operate and can bring love in relationships, and how you best generate prosperity in the world. So if you haven't already, I'd highly recommend that contemplation of your profile. It's all free. So Gene Key 28 reflects your innate ability to navigate life's darkness and find meaning in challenges. So at its shadow, Scorpio, the struggle represents a tendency to perceive life as a struggle, reinforcing a sense of existential fear. However, its gift invites you to embrace life's totality. Each moment, light or dark, as meaningful and complete. So embrace life's totality, Scorpio, because each moment, light or dark, is meaningful and complete. The city here of immortality offers the realization that life is eternal and every experience is a portal to the divine. So this Gene Key encourages you to confront fears and trust in the wisdom of transformation. So when we're in struggle, Scorpio, and I just want to preface this by saying my North Node is Scorpio, which means in this lifetime it's where I'm heading. So this feeling, Scorpio, of the struggle is also very real for me as I have channeled and I'm reading this for you. and to confront fear when we're in the midst of struggle, to try to trust that there's transformation in the struggle, is very frightening. I don't know if you felt that a lot this year in 2024. I have definitely felt that in all my struggles has been this existential fear. It's like everything washed up that would cause me the most existential fear. And for each and every one of us, whether we have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or the North Node in Scorpio, we will have felt this throughout 2024 and have had to have really trusted in the wisdom of transformation. And in the moments of panic, anxiety, fear, that existential fear, where you can't really control your nervous system, you might wake up with your heart pounding, or you fall asleep with anxiety, which then causes you to wake up again, or your day feels kind of blurry and time feels very displaced and you're not quite in your body. This is where we need to contemplate how totality can move us into this feeling of embracing life in its totalness. So all of it. Because it's when we compartmentalize and separate that this fear can rear up. And it's also where in the previous message we are not potentially working in community. We're feeling separated and in our own quagmire, mist, muddy pond of fears and worries. So just remember that each moment, light or dark, is meaningful and is complete. And we just need to trust in that. And really it's just about trusting in the emotion that is. It's just showing us what is, and that's okay. When we're not present, and this is all running as underground currents in the sub-programs of our existence, that's when we're running into problems, because later on down the line, when we haven't addressed it because we've skimmed over it, maybe we've kept ourselves very busy, maybe we've kept ourselves enjoying too much wine, for example, we've kind of skimmed or covered over this thing through work, through any form of addiction, any form of avoidance. That's when these deep struggles don't release and they create karmic waves that we later on still have to deal with, whether it's in this timeline or another timeline. So this gene key gives you an opportunity to contemplate your immortality, Scorpio, to really come into trust the wisdom of transformation, because transformation by default has to come through struggle. And Scorpio, you're one of the deepest, one of the deepest pools of awareness in all of the signs, all of the frequencies running through every being on this planet. So when we confront and trust in the struggle and in the transformation, that we won't be destroyed, that this existential fear can ease completely, even release and disentangle from our system, and then we really come into that city of immortality. And what that means profoundly to me is it's not about walking around as some superpowered god or goddess. It's really about being present and able to understand that everything that would appear to be a struggle that I'm being confronted with is actually giving me a chance to trust. and transform, so that I no longer hold that pattern anymore. And in that transformation actually is transfiguration, which means I am no longer operating any of those old karmic cycles of fear or worry or stress or anxiety. So it's a complete chance to re-imprint your hologenesis, re-imprint yourself, and then move forward into just deeper transformation and deeper evolution and even transfiguration, Scorpio. So I hope that helps. Gene Key 28. In this reading, Scorpio, I also wanted to bring you an oracle card reading and a tarot reading. Very, very short. But I wanted to just ask into the oracle cards what the past, present and future holds for you as we transition through 2024 now, the very end in December, and onwards throughout 2025. So the oracle cards are saying that the past, you've received the Phoenix. So this card represents past cycles of destruction and rebirth. So Scorpio, it feels like you've undergone significant transformation in 2024 and have been releasing what no longer serves you. In the present, we have the mirror, the time for self-reflection. Right now, look inward to understand how your current experiences are reflections of your inner state of being. And then Scorpio, we had for the future, so for the rest of the month and all of 2025, you have the bridge playing out. So the bridge is a powerful connection that is awaiting you, bridging your inner wisdom with external opportunities for growth and harmony. Okay, so then we have the tarot cards. I was asking the tarot for your best possible outcome in 2025, and just ask what the current situation is or was, what the challenge is right now for you to overcome, so that you can really experience this best possible outcome in 2025. So the situation, Scorpio, is the High Priestess. High Priestess is asking you to trust your intuition and connect with your inner wisdom. Know that hidden knowledge is surfacing, guiding you towards clarity. So trust your intuition, connect with your inner wisdom, know that hidden knowledge is surfacing, guiding you towards clarity. So the challenge, Scorpio, was the devil. Interesting. So the devil is a call to release attachments or fears. This is that repeat of that message. A call to release attachments or fears that hold you back. Recognize patterns of limitation and free yourself, Scorpio. So this is the challenge now and onwards in 2025. Recognize patterns of limitation and free yourself. Now the best possible outcome is the wonderful World card. I love this. Completion and fulfillment are within reach, Scorpio. So embrace this transformative chapter in 2025 as a step toward wholeness. So I also wanted to ask for some angel guidance and worked with the cards, just 2 cards here, and the messages are beautiful. The first card was compassion. Be gentle with yourself and others in 2025. Your angels remind you that compassion dissolves fear and invites healing. And then the second card, Scorpio, was opportunity to forgive. Again, release resentment or anger. Forgiveness will open the door to peace and progress. So Scorpio, you are definitely entering a period of deep transformation in 2025. Pluto in Aquarius illuminates your inner world now and is going to ask you to redefine security and confront emotional wounds. So this transit, Pluto in Aquarius, coupled with Jupiter's expansive energy, encourages profound growth through your vulnerability, authenticity, and collaboration. So your profound growth is coming through vulnerability, authenticity, and collaboration. Because Scorpio, you are uniquely equipped to handle the challenges ahead. Your resilience and capacity to embrace change make you a beacon of strength. So focus on releasing what no longer serves you, whether it's relationships, beliefs, or fears. Trust that the universe supports you in creating a life of meaning and depth, because you are a beacon of strength, Scorpio. So I hope that lands and feels in alignment to how you've been feeling, or sensations of incoming energies and frequencies you may have been experiencing. So Scorpio, I have included in this reading a very short guided meditation and visualization, so that in case you feel like you want to ground this information, really bring it into your auric field, into your Genesis, so that you can work with it more contemplatively in 2025 as a resonant message running in the background. However, if you don't have time, then I completely understand, and I wish you well in your journey in 2025 and onwards. Otherwise, if it's safe to do so, and you haven't already, just settling yourself into an even more comfortable position and closing your eyes. Now we're going to begin to focus on your breath. Just notice your next inhale coming in very slowly and softly, and your exhale releasing deeply, gently, and fully. And maybe one more time, inhaling. And just remembering that your exhale can feel like a sigh, releasing. And now just beginning to visualize yourself. See yourself standing in a serene forest, where the air feels alive with possibility. You can see a shimmering light descending toward you. This is the energy of transformation, representing Pluto's influence. Now see yourself and feel yourself stepping into this light, feeling its warmth dissolve any fears or limiting patterns. And now visualize a bridge extending before you, connecting your present self to a future filled with clarity and purpose. Now you decide to cross the bridge. And you meet a guide, a luminous figure offering wisdom and reassurance on the other side. This is your guide. Ask your guide a question about your current challenges. And then listen as they share insights. These insights give you a sense of security, sense of grounded, peaceful, calm, safety. You can see, feel, hear them. Now you can see that your guide is offering you a token of encouragement to carry forward. Just extending your hand, meeting your guide, and receiving the token they are giving you. Know that this will be with you, supporting you, helping you. Just take a moment, take a little bit longer with this beautiful, peaceful guide. Good. Now begin to imagine the light surrounding you is beginning to ground you back to the earth, here and now. And at the same time, it is filling your heart with peace and renewed strength and deep trust. And as you feel yourself becoming more present again, perhaps repeating or remembering this mantra: I embrace transformation with courage and grace, trusting the path before me. I embrace transformation with courage and grace, trusting the path before me. Just remembering the beautiful words of Rumi. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Just remember, Scorpio, that your journey of transformation is a divine unfolding, leading to greater wisdom and joy. And perhaps now beginning to open your eyes and come back into the present space around you. Taking a deep in and out breath to release this meditation. I want to wish you all the best, Scorpio, for 2025, sending you love and light and motivation to keep moving through your journey of transformation. And I hope to reconnect with you again soon.